Hello there, YouTube. This is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound Daily. Today is the solo daily for May 15th, and today we are playing Moss Cloak with Scales of Infinite Potential, going from Garden's Edge into Silent Promenade, and then up against Runestone. Normally, I would say that Moss Cloak with Scales is okay, because your typical bindings are usually like physical, unless you ascend them otherwise, but that's going to happen later on in the game anyways. If it happens later on in the game, they get the new damage benefit that you've been building up until then. Otherwise, it's usually typical for Moss Cloak to go into poison, or at least thematically they want you to do that. So grabbing that or like poison vapor to deal with crowds and just getting free damage on that is excellent. However, we have a glass cannon route here. Enemies are going to take 50% extra damage. That's great. And we start with 100 Omni damage, but have 2 less will. On Moss Cloak, that seems absolutely suffer. But we'll see how it actually turns out. Withered Tracks is very nice at keeping us mobile, because we can spend all of our movement and still move 20. Maybe I'll show that off at some point, but I consider this pretty good, and it's also a good set to grind for. -2 will plus 100% Omni damage. This normally is a net positive, because Omni damage, unless you get specific vestiges or specific sets, like, generally doesn't exist. More accurately, physical damage and magic damage don't normally exist even beyond that. But just having 100 Omni damage, that you deal double damage when you have -2 will. This makes us start at 2, but when we pick up the orb, we're basically getting an extra orb out of that, because then we're utilizing, air quotes, 6 wills worth. And if we have more effects that use orbs, or we get damage multipliers, that's going to feed into this Omni damage multiplicatively, and it's going to multiplicatively feed into this enemies take plus 50% damage. Enemies take plus 50% damage actually means that our marks are worse, as well as anything that you have that is enemies take. Like Shattered, Hex, Vulnerable, because those are additive here. I mean, we would still probably want them if it's reliable, but it's not worth going out of our way for. As far as the bosses are concerned, I'm actually quite concerned about Nim.
Ah, well, hello, Needless. Apologies. You caught me in a bit of a daze. Did you end up speaking with the gardener about... Well, I have no idea. Yes, well, you'll have to excuse me, young Quill. I couldn't quite make out your script just now, but I do hope you were able to aid the gardener in whatever it was she needed. Again, my sincerest apologies. I've become very scattered all of a sudden. Too much weighing on the mind, perhaps. Maybe it's time to leave.
Not sus. But yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about both Nim and Runestone, because they have sort of a guaranteed damage component, and they're dealing double damage. So it's certainly something that is a bit spiced. We could go into Smite. That would still benefit from the extra magic power that we're going to gain every fight. The reason why I was saying that normally this would be good, though, is because when you start with 100 Omni damage, the amount of extra damage that you're going to get from this is, like, minuscule. You only have, like, 9 fights in the run. So we get, like, let's say 90 magic damage. Well, that's only a 50% increase, since we already have an, air quotes, baseline 100. Which, again, we appreciate that we're getting more damage. It's just, we're not improving as much, like, from the start to the end, we're not going to feel it as much. Decayed Binding isn't bad. Poison Thorn is something. Allows us to go into that route. Smite is also magic damage, so it would work out. I think that Smite's kind of fun. I wouldn't mind getting into that. It's not real. Well, I mean, we have the 100 Omni damage. This is actually 100 damage to an enemy on our turn. Is that going to help our fight 1? Probably not, but we already have Paper Tigers in play, and we got 100 Omni damage. We're probably fine, question mark? Oh, also, sorry I forgot your name, but one of the viewers in the last video, or second from last video, pointed out that we can go here, fight the first enemies, get our binding, and then come back here if we have unfavorable OGs for that character. Which is odd that I've never thought about that, but I've never thought about that, and that's interesting. Of these, since we've already looked, I think I'm going to re-roll that, but if we are going to re-roll that, we might as well go up here and get our augment, or our new binding. Lifelink. Actually not against Poison Vapor in this situation. Because each stack of poison is going to do, well, 11 now that we're increasing this. But it's only going to get better. And it's got good greens that we want, like AoE. What else do we got here? Gain an additional will. Shadowbook isn't exactly something that I'm looking to grind. Valmark is less impressive, again, since we already got the Omni damage. It might be going for Shattered Will. I also think that we can re-roll this. Otherwise, getting 1 will, sorry, on the first turn is huge. Because it's already worth like double a regular will due to our Omni damage. I'm gonna re-roll. Let's make it a little spicy. I like that. So now we've got the bonus smite damage on top of... I walked right past it. I was like, no. Oh, baby. I'm not sure I actually want to grind this. Because this is currently 190 times 2. If we grab this, it'll be 111. Double that due to our Omni damage. So it'd be like 221s. I much appreciate having 2 instances of this. So I actually don't think the Vestigial Shrine is good. I don't even necessarily want to get rid of this at this point, so we're going to the bindery. And that might allow us to load up... I actually like this. Can I get you to replace this? I think we want to buy this, is what I'm trying to say. Prepared is huge, as is Spinning Throw, actually. Spinning Throw is kind of ludicrous to get this early. What is this up tier? This was the normal one, right? Yeah, we didn't click on the rare yet. Holy Lord. Like, I think we take that over Prepared Dash. Prepared Dash being free would be huge for us, because that's basically free marks every turn. But this is a lot of damage. Yeah, this is going to go down to like 70 damage, which is more than it normally is. And then it hits twice, which doesn't really do anything for us right now. But if we end up with this smite line that it looks like they're trying to give us, if we end up getting something like, God, what am I trying to say? Refractory. Like, we're going to go insano. Stop showing me that. I guess that I'm about doubling our poison damage. Because now our poison damage is going to deal like frickin' 21. The only problem is that our poison damage clicks a little too late for my liking. We should probably take an early Glyph Globe just so that we're okay. But I do like the uncommon augment idea. I feel like we're just riding this early game power. Oof! Sorry, buddy. Guess I'll use this. We're not really taking any damage, so we're going to orb and then poison you guys. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's going to be very good versus Inferno, actually. Oh no. That's horrible. Well, we're going to miss this. That's unfortunate. I wonder if that was because we were using our abilities all willy-nilly. Maybe it's because we didn't gain enough power? 2 sounds metronomes isn't exactly, like, incredibly good. I feel better going for precision with the plus 15 base crit chance on this skill. Glass Cannon is a really scary deal with them dealing double damage and us taking double damage. That's 4x damage. Means that we'll die to a stiff breeze. Or we just go ahead and take a third silence metronome. At this point, I am definitely feeling a smoke bomb. I need something that deals an inordinate amount of damage in a large area, because I don't like having to use 2 will in order to kill a bunch of trash mobs. And I will absolutely take a green for that. Okay. Okay. It's not negative cooldown, but it'll do. There's Glyph Globule either way, then we're going to buy this. And we're going to re-roll this. Oh! Yos. This is now the most disgusting skill in the game. Don't add me. I need that uncommon. I need it. Oh my good lord. Oh no. Dear God. That's just heinous. Omae wa mo shinderu. Guess I'm taking this for the cooldowns. Being able to hold over these orbs in these settings is kind of huge. Even if we don't need them. None of these say smite. I just want to point that out. Oh. That's a smite. I'm willing to grind it for 2 shields. And so that will put us at Storm King 5, which gives us free marked whenever we smite something. I'm about it. -1 base cooldown on Quicken Smoke Bomb is disgusting. Disgusting. However, free skills are king right now. If I somehow see another one, though, I do want -1 cooldown. So I probably should have taken that, considering that we're never going to see greens again. Guilty Fate ain't got no rhythm. Just another Careless Whisper. Oh, there's uncommon augment here. Yes. Stop. I gave up everything. I get one off the boss. That's some severe copium right there. Oh, God. And we can get a pulsar belt. Cool. All about that. Trying not to spend too much gold after yesterday's debacle. Just a chompy assist? Psh. Get out of here. Is that better or is this better? This definitely deals more damage. I think I'm done with that. Then hit you with this. That's a lot of damage. And I'm going to keep this orb for next turn. Because there's going to be a couple chompies I got to worry about. Also noting that I am aware that having all of these, I should take this. What am I trying to say? Having all of these, Silence Metronomes doesn't do anything versus Trash because they'll all hit the same target regardless of if one would kill them or not. I kind of wish that they did go out in sequence, but then they'd do pretty good. Okay, we can potion past this. Oh, we're gonna get there. That's not good. Well, our cooldowns will be off at least. So I guess there's no reason not to fish for a crit on this. Requires a the target's right there! Come on, man. You're dogging me. Thank you for being the closest to me. You have now been marked 3. Much better than the last model. If I can manage to not die here, which is a huge ask. I feel like if we would have taken that glass cannon, we'd actually be good for this fight. Of course, Magic Pixel doesn't exist. People keep trying to convince me, but I don't believe it. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to hit you. Pick up an orb. That almost kills you guys? That would save me so much trouble. Are you kidding me? Well then, I guess what we're actually going to do is pick up another orb while we're here. Mark you guys. Use this. That's not really good here, but he's also not actively trying to hurt us. So, who cares? Then I think we're going to keep the shuriken for next turn. Just pop you one, go over here. We have to kill this turn. I wish that we could have been closer to him, because then we could have guaranteed that the orb was going to, or the belts, metronomes, were going to hit him. Oh, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Shuriken. 100 base damage. That's not nothing. It makes it worth one will. Technically worth more than 1 will. Oh no, we don't gain them. Why would you do this to me? Well, guess we can put some utility on Flurry. After all, it's weird that Dash and that aren't the same like size. Having Flurry be free is kind of huge. Gaining crit charges could be huge. We've kind of walked away from that, but it's still a way to get crit charges on literally everything. That's kind of good. Critical Smoke Bomb. We haven't really gone into precision, so I don't think that this is good at all, especially as our last. I guess we're going to make a free Flurry. Like, as our second best skill. Hell yeah. Now we're cooking some damage. 480 times 2. If a heavy's next to us, they're gonna regret it. All I have to say. Having Storm King going into book 2 is actually like pretty big too. No, this usually doesn't have Cinder Cultists, right? Are they in Promenade? Anyways, Rare Augments is nice. We can get Prep on Shuriken. At which point we have so many free frickin' skills. Oh no! Did I do that? kind of want to save this. Am I safe? Nobody's safe. Nothing is sacred. Nothing is safe. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna go with something like this. Show me what you got. Oh, be closest. Damn. We were this close to greatness. Oh, it doesn't matter anyways. Who cares? We got Smoke Bomb. Man, whoever designed that skill was really cool. This is technically a free will. I'm kind of about that. Yeah, do we go into Shattered Will? Boy. Yes. I will take it. I think this is the last thing that we need. At least, like, we don't need Quick Dash. We don't have the will to be spending on that, especially since it's not prepped. But, goddamn. Yeah, Shielding Flurry's just stupid. So we take it. All this stuff is worth more than their sets. So let's go to the hovel and get another item. Hey there, buddy. Oh, he's not by his little desk. He doesn't want to talk. That's okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's better than ink for me. Which probably seems crazy, but like you can't not. I'm sorry. Money? Probably. Actually, we definitely need this glyph globe, since we know that bosses don't give us glyphs anymore. Or for whatever reason I didn't pick it up, which seems unlikely. Oh, be the closest. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. Then let's do this. Swing. Swing. Keep the orb for next turn. Oh no, not again. Why does this keep happening? Okay, hold up. Shuriken Jutsu does not actually count as direct damage. One thing that we're going to have to take a look at is how much damage that did. How much did we do to the burrower? Can I frickin' see it? Did I not hit him? I had to have hit him. There's the unstable circuitry. Where the frick is... Okay, back to the F8. Okay, sorry about that. That one I don't get. Get out of here. Gonna have smoke bomb this next time. It's just a bunch of bats anyways. So they get exploded. Uncritting an enemy, smite that enemy. Like, I'm willing to take it. Like, it's better than blooming un for us. We don't gotta do any re-rolling. Death Scythe. I'm about it. We're likely gonna take some damage. So now that we have unstable circuitry, we can likely grind or just dump a silenced metronome. Oh no! It's beautiful! Smokescreen is insane for us. Cluster Bomb just does a frick ton of damage, but doesn't clear as good. Can we get away with that? I don't know if we can get away with that with Runestone. Like, it's our only long-range skill. We might actually have to use it in order to get the hands to punch what I want them to punch. Otherwise, again, smokescreen is great. I just gotta make sure that I'm in it, which is unfortunate. But that's really the only thing. Because, resistant and one stack of blur is a lot of damage mitigation. I believe that the blur subtracts before the resistant takes effect. Because otherwise, you would easily, like, full block everything in the game just off that. I could be wrong, though. We can figure that out today. Also, enemies are dealing double damage, because of course they are. But they'll also be dazed. Oh my god, this is a mathematic formula to figure out. I think we almost owe it to science. Even though... Cluster Bomb... Like... You best watch out, because that cluster fucks. That's all I'm saying. I really don't want to go there just to grind a Silence Metronome. I'm more likely to leave it on the ground. So, do we honestly just go for a Binding Empowerment? We still got blues that we'd like to see. Shielding Dash is kind of good. I'll take Shielding Dash. There's a Glyph Globe here. 2 rare augments here, though. So I can go to a Glyph Globe for the sole purpose of being able to take this rare augment, or I can just get the blue augment. Poor guy. Always frickin' guys with lifelink, isn't it? You're dead. I just gotta deal with you, which we aren't really equipped to do right now. What if... Yeah, that'll do it. I'd honestly rather kill you guys now. Because I don't want them healing you later. After you take poison damage and then suddenly you have full health. Not a fan of it. Alright. This is unfortunate. We're going to take some damage. Like, losing the first turn was one thing, but this is quite unfortunate. If we would have kept Smoke Bomb and hit ourselves with it, that would have reduced your damage by half, so then you'd be doing 13, 12? We still wouldn't have enough shields to take that. Damn, that's going to be a lot of points. I kind of want to kill this guy up top before killing these bottom guys, because then they're just going to heal him. Why is it always this conundrum? Yeah, that's just a problem. So we're going to kill them. We're going to kill you guys simultaneously so that we don't got to worry about it. I do kind of like bouncing throw. Especially it'd be nice to see if that procs this. It says deal throw damage to the nearest enemy, so I don't think that's the case, but we'll see. There we go. There we go. Get shurikens bouncing all over the frickin' place. Take me to another binding empowerment, I think. Nah, actually, we want to keep purples here. So then it's a sea breach, because the vestigial shrine is not appetizing. The Doge! Oh, baby. I don't know what's best here. But yeah, I was thinking that I could get a -1 cooldown on here, but we can't. Because if we had -1 cooldown, that would be significant for us. So this is where we're at. So what are we going to do? We are probably going to gain more max HP, because chance of us having breakage during Runestone is gonna happen. Oops, did not mean to take that brain tuna, but might as well. We are going to make gold. Okay, I had to check. In fact, we got more than enough gold. We got enough gold to spin once on the good thing dingery ding. Thunderbolts would actually be like pretty sick, to be honest. How am I honestly going to deal with this? This is 7. I think I need to use this, which I'm not enthused about. I'm still just out, so that means that I just got to get the shielding Shuriken Jutsu, and we're good. Okay. So, I'll have to look at exactly what was going on there in post-production to see what that ordering is. Because I just did stuff and didn't think about the repercussions of my actions. Okay, so we did actually use that. It was because we smote the guy that he gained 1. Alright, that's... I'll have to send in apologies in the playtester Discord. Be like, my bad. Oh no. That's honestly not bad. Leave that over for next turn. We've got no lava on the field. Great turn 2 phase. And now we got to figure out what the heck we're doing here. We might as well pick this up. We're going to have to. We might as well Shuriken Jutsu you, because we're going to have to. And then we might as well... Oh, I'm not actually quite a fan of that. I guess... Well, I mean, it's not critting. So we might as well use it for free. And then, I want to save that. Even though it's our most damaging skill. I feel so bad for those little guys. Okay, so you are hitting us with the boom. I disagree. This is going to give us 5 shuriken. Might as well use this. Might as well use this. Dear Lord, are we going to get bopped? Oh, no. It doesn't matter versus Guardians, we're fine. But if we're going to get bopped, I'm not going to go out of my way to try to avoid it. There we go. And that was on time, right? Hell yeah. Lost 1 point due to the 1 health loss, which actually isn't in effect. This is... We can't reroll, so it's got to be one of these things. I think Toxify's fine. It's not really going to do anything versus Runestone, but eh. An extra stack of Blur. Like, what else do we want on this? Like, we could get crit charges on purple. Do I care? Like, it is a lot of damage. It's another multiplier. We should be fine without it this fight. Let's just get some more damage on our throw. Now it deals 300 base, which is like quite significant. Seeing as how our smoke screen has 2 damage mods and it's at... Wait, why are you at that? $50, $90, $190. Oh, I guess that makes sense. But now it's not suffer to use throw, because we're starting to get to a point where we're using throw like twice at the end of the turn. My ass forgot to heal. Interesting. Hopefully, I don't end up needing that. Oh, baby. With the toxic? I actually kind of like this idea. Really have preferred to, like, hit you, but... Oh, because I wasn't doing the shuriken. I'm a fool. Dude, you are toast, and you don't even know it. I have to turn 1 and ink in a box. Are you kidding me? Well, here I go. It's probably going to require some of this. You have marked right now. Let's use this. Then we'll use this. And then, how many do I gotta send your way? I think 0. Because what we're doing is we're coming up here. I guess we're coming up here like this. Hitting all you guys. Dispatching you. Picking up this. Now we have access to flurry again. That will mark you. Flurry. Done. Okay. Was a little spoopy. What the frick? I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think 2 Tempest Wrath is the gig. But what are we honestly getting rid of before that? Like, I guess we could get rid of Withered Tracks. It's more like good for effect. I can obviously get rid of Silence Metronome, by those who are wondering. Because obviously, smiting all enemies versus nearest enemy is best. But, for the sake of actually getting a white mastered, we're probably going to go with that. I need to heal at the store, so we can't reroll. So we might be looking at that for, okay, game. Oh, wait, no, there's nothing back here. What was I thinking? We're gonna go back here. Not even looking at the shop, it doesn't exist. We didn't even full heal? Man, we screwed up by not taking the boss. Oh man, I hope that doesn't bite us. I'm less sad. I guess getting some venomous isn't a bad idea. If we can get a venomous here. Glass cannon. Probably not. I'm collecting an orb, smite all enemies. Might as well throw that in the mastery list, right? Again, though, it's like, is that worth a will? We're probably grinding Withered Tracks for some more movement. And we'll take the Omics. Like, that's quite potent for our poison damage. We're now dealing 35 with our poison. Yeah. Alright. I don't know how well this is going to go, but we had a fun run up till now. Oh, probably should look at this for you guys. Pretty decent. Like, there's quite a few times where we just had free will lying around. So being able to take that is quite nice. Also, we were offered 3 Tempest Wraths without re-rolling. That's starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Everything would be marked all the time. We also got 2 glass cannons. We could have ground one to increase the mark that we got from our Storm King. This one's a bit of a puzzler. Oh boyo. Okay. You guys are no longer pulsing, it seems. That's good. Can we phase you this turn? That's the question. No. Okay, we're in danger. Like, we gotta go off like gangbusters at this point. We are gonna make it. And you're gonna come down here. Where did I get that money from? Hmm. Oh, thank you. It's exactly what I wanted. That's kind of bad. We can take this 3 damage. We'll have enough health. The problem is that we are taking way too long. Come on, man. You really shouldn't be dogging me like that. Well, we're gonna phase him. Hopefully he still gets these woozies. Since they're punching through here, I'm guessing not. Yeah, this is just all around a problem. Because now we can't get out. Ah, that's kind of upsetty spaghetti right there. Um, should just be able to play through this. I don't think that I could possibly mess this up any more than I already have. We don't need to use Smoke Bomb unless it's going to do something significant for us. It doesn't look like it is. So then we're going to Flurry. We want to stay in place after we use Shuriken there. And we do need to utilize this, because it's going to make us resistant and blurred. Alright, that's about all I can do. We're going to have to kill him a turn late. Alright, 3 extra turns? Wait, we didn't take that long, did we? Oh my god. And then we missed the health total. God, we sucked. We at least got to master everything in our inventory, I guess, but that could have been a lot better because we lost 500 points due to our health threshold. We made quillings, we made glyphs, and then we lost 750 due to the extra turns. So 750 would put that at 45. 400. And then we got an extra 50 due to the health, which would be 45 900. That's not a bad score. Like, I'm basically considering anything at like 45,000 like a good score, with obviously excluding like daily difficulties like we did yesterday. But if you can get up to like the 46,000, yeah, 46,000, like that's a great score regardless of if you get a perfect score or not, because there's not really a lot of room up there. Anyways, hopefully the run was entertaining or at least educational. And if you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, concerns, comments, misplay alerts, always feel free to put those down in the comments below. Oh, I don't think that I finished. So yeah, some good Samaritan mentioned that if you have Suffer Augs, which we kind of did, you can go up, or if you know you got bad Augs to begin with, like, let's say Clairvoyant. I don't think that a lot of their greens are good, or whomever you may think has bad greens, right? You can go up, get your binding after the fight, then come back. Now, we use that tech a lot, and it's very weird that I hadn't like made that connection, because as you guys know, I use that tech like just about every single run, and I found it odd that I would miss that. But hey, like, you don't know what you don't know, right? Anyways, Leto up here at the top with the perfect score again. Who else is above us? Oh, Arg's not above us. Yeah. I wonder what happened to Arg. There's KG. Anyways, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys around.